We are the Jinx Project. We are an organization that we are dedicated to worldwide urban adventure. We're here to explore. We're here to find out information about the urban environments for the public good. We've climbed the Brooklyn Bridge, we've climbed the Manhattan Bridge, gone into the subway tunnels underneath the city, the rooftop of Grand Central Station where we've been arrested. Any place within the city that people don't realize is there, we're interested in exploring. Danger is all around us.
I was obliged to climb the Manhattan Bridge, for instance, in the pouring rain. And it's the moments like that that you examine what you're doing and you say, Christ, I really am an idiot.
The Jinx Project is involved in a lot of different activities, but one thing that we felt was always kind of missing with the Jinx Project is creating a social arena. So the project meets once a month at the Gershwin Hotel. I'd like to welcome you all here. Right now I'd like to introduce Timothy Speed-Levitch and his one and only manifesto. Let's hear it.
That's the opening. New York City is a great teacher, dropping life lessons upon a mostly slow-learning population. I think Jinx is an organization and a great parody of an organization all at once. And I think understanding that what the 20th century has led to is absurdity.
And every time we hang the Jinx flag, whether at the top of a bridge or whether on the facade of Grand Central Station, we are telling the friends of Jinx that they have an ally. And we are telling the enemies of Jinx that they had best seek cover. I think that when you look in the newspaper or you turn on the TV news, and you can really honestly sit back and say, we have Jinx to thank for the way that the world is today. North Brother Island is presently a kind of a blank space in our networks. Typhoid Mary was imprisoned there in a sanitarium. It's also interesting, on the very same small island, the greatest single maritime disaster in New York City history occurred. Over 1,000 lives were lost when a ship ran aground. And of course, where disaster occurs, the Jinx Project can never be more than a century or so behind.
There goes our boat. We had such a hard time finding a way to get onto this island. There's no public transportation. Luckily, an associate of the Jinx Project had managed to infiltrate the New York City Parks Department, and we gained access to this island.
This appears to be the hospital. Old gynecological table. Typhoid Mary herself walked these walls and floors.
It's a records. Baked beans, tomato soup, clam chowder, vanilla extract. 1955. I think it's another nest. 6, 7 eggs.
Illustrated book written at a child's level. John went out with Mary. He caught syphilis from her. Syphilis is spread by sexual intercourse. Let me out! In order for a place to be a meaningful target for our exploration, it has to be off limits. Merely because if it were not off limits, then everyone would be there. And if everyone were there, then it would not be virgin territory to be explored.
We want to explore some place that is kind of beyond the vision or beyond the daily experience of most people.
These are not unjust laws. These laws are there for the public safety and the protection of the general population. We just don't feel they really apply to us. You know, we're highly trained professionals here. The physical space that one sees beyond the lip of a building's ledge, it appears to be an empty space. But it is not empty. It is filled, in a spiritual sense, with death. It's a powerful thing to realize that I could step one pace forward off the side of that bridge into what Shakespeare called the undiscovered country.
You know, urban exploration basically means looking at the cities that we live in a new light. We're very interested at the Jinx Project, trying to understand if there's actually a hidden world or a hidden frontier, either in the rooftops or in the subway tunnels. And the hope is that by going into these places and exploring them, that we can apply that curiosity towards our life in general and thereby enrich ourselves and other members of the project.
Long live danger. Long live Jinx.